Hey guys, Chris Dunn here, aka the Boogie Man. Tonight's episode on Boogie Tech, kind of like an infomercial slash, gonna show you how we build these badass ladder bar brackets that we've come up with. And I'm telling you guys, these things they're off the hook. This is basically what they look like after. This is a finished product. This is billet steel. We machine these out of a 9-pound block of steel. We get them down to a little less than 4 pounds. People say, oh, that's heavy. Not really, not for the adjustability of them. But this is what they look like. You can move the plates up and down. We talked about this last time. But there's also other things you can do with this. For example, I got one right here. You know, we move this hole every 3/8 of an inch. And what you can do is literally preload the car by using this too. You can actually do a type of preloading by, let's just say, well, I don't want to move it like this, but I want to load that side of the car. You can move this down just 3/8 of an inch, put your bolts in and change everything, and you're good to go. Everything here is very precise, very tight. You know, we give it some play for paint, but we don't give it a lot because we want things, you know, very, very precise. So we're going to walk you through how we make the plates. Here's something else that I missed last week. I meant to tell everybody. We got a custom plate service too. You call me up, you got a set of my ladder bar brackets. And you say, Chris, I need to be down here. I need to be another inch or two down, or I want to be back. I need to be from here back another 1/2 inch, and I need to be down 2 inches. You sketch it and send it to me, I'll build you custom plates and send to you. Not only can you use our universal plates, but we'll build you one-off plates. So wherever you want to move this hole, we have this already set up, so it ain't nothing for you to say from the bottom, this hole over so much and down. So we have a custom plate service too. So we can make these plates however you want them. You want them to look different and them to come down like this with a hole? No problem. I meant to say that last week, and we did. We have a custom plate service with this too. So if this don't work for you, we can make you plates that will work for you. Just keep that in mind. This is basically what we use is 3/16. It's a hot roll plate. It's got a very good tensile strength to it. We take a blank first and we shear out a blank, and just showing everybody how we make it. We shear it first, and then we do the first step is we put all the holes in this. Once we put the holes in this, then we stack these things up 3 tall on a fixture that I've machined that cuts the outside contour 3 at a time. If we was doing you a custom set of these, we just take, these holes will always be the same, but we can move any one of these 3 holes where you want them. Back, down, up, wherever you want them. So keep that in mind. I really think we've already sold, believe it or not, we have pre-sold 3 sets of these things already. Gone. I mean, they're shipping out already. If you want to know about price, you need to go to our Facebook page, which is Boogie Tech Racing Products. Go to that page and the pricing will be up within just a few days. Or you can contact me through Messenger or email me or whatever, and we'll give you pricing that way. All that information is on the Boogie Tech Racing Products Facebook page. You gotta love this thing. It took 7 minutes and 9 seconds, and we got 3 plates done. So now we did 3. Oh, I shut the door here. All right, let's pull these bad boys out. And here we go. Not 1, but 3 badass plates. They're ready to go. I'm gonna check quality right quick. This is something I do. There's a little space right here that I got wrote down what I want it to be. We've did the whole part of this. We've sheared the plate. We have machined the holes in. Now we're gonna chamfer, and we're gonna do this old school, man. We just do this in our old Bridgeport milling machine. Got a stop set up, you know, just come here. We just chamfer every single hole the same. Quality is always gonna be a big deal with me. I grew up in this shop where quality is always, Dad's always pushed us about quality of work. And the one thing that we've done, especially in our industrial stuff, is We are very known for very good work, very good quality work. It's one of our fortes. Also, Dad's always been known for an engineer of being a very simple person. Simple's better, guys. Always simple. Don't complicate things. Make it simple, and there you go. Tip of the day, which I ain't done one in a long time. I'm sure you're going, why ain't he got gloves on working and all them sharp edges? You do not ever wear gloves with a milling machine, a drill press, a belt sander, none of that. Why? That right there, see that? That is not grabbing my hand. If I take a glove and do that, it will grab the glove. You do not wear gloves. Tip of the day. I know everybody's going, oh my God, he's living on the edge. He ain't got no gloves on. No, and I never wear gloves doing this stuff. If this thing comes out of my hand, I'm gonna let it go. Gloves always get caught. So no matter how bad you want to keep your metrosexual clean hands these days with no stains on it, you know, no calluses, still don't wear no gloves around this kind of stuff right here. And by the way, women dig calluses and they like a man with dirty hands, because you know what that means? It means he works for a living. This ain't real fast. Everybody probably thinks, this is a time-consuming project. It takes steps to make these. In fact, we've been making plates all day. I've been working in the shop and this thing's been running. And when I come flying through here to go get a piece of metal, or I'm over here doing this, I reload and I run off again. It's been running all day making plates. So it ain't something you just sit here and go, everything's a process. It's a 3-step process. Just in the machining process, there's 2 steps plus a shearing step, not counting chamfering. There's 5 different steps that happens to this plate. Stay tuned, watch the episodes. We got more stuff coming. We got a new set of ladder bars coming, man. They're actually not gonna be ladder bars, they're trailing arms. You're gonna love them, they're badass. We got some bracketry going to the rear end and everything. But we just wanted to show you how these worked. We kind of touched on it last episode, but how these things can work and how these things can benefit you. Especially on like a lot of gasser cars. It's, once you weld the brackets on there, you kind of stuck. You get halfway through the season, you're like, man, I need to move this bar down, or I need to move the bar forward a little bit. And you ain't gonna want to cut the car and re-weld the car in the middle of the season, especially if you're running for a championship or something. But if you buy a set of these, you don't have that problem. You can have us custom make you a set to get you where you need in the middle of the season, or you can use these adjustable ones and fine tune the car in. It's that simple. I'm excited about building this stuff, man. I love working on cars. I love building stuff. I wish I could work on cars full time. Honestly, I wish I kind of could build hot rods every day for a living and work on drag cars. It just ain't really I'll be honest with you, there's just no money in it. I do industrial fabrication. It's what I grew up doing. It's what I know how to do. It's like second nature to me, man. It's just too easy to make money doing that stuff than it is trying to build drag cars and hot rods. It's just not what I want to do. But do I want to build racing products and help people tune their cars and get their cars running a little better with building some cool products? Well, hell yeah, who don't want to do that? That's just cool. We'll be racing a lot this year, and you won't miss us. You won't miss us anyway because we're the Boogie Man, but you're really not going to miss the whole quarter panel on the backs. On both sides, got Boogie Tech racing products. So all you got to do is come by and holler at us. We'll be putting a schedule out. I don't know where we're going to be running right off the bat. We're going to be running some SEG stuff, I know. Drag Week's definitely on the calendar unless something goes wrong. We may go do some of the Southern Outlaw guys' races down in Alabama. May even go out to Texas. Good friend of mine, Ronnie Sandhuff, which runs SEG Texas style, which is just so smart, and he is just so cool. We may go out and run some Texas races this year. I'd love to go to Texas and run the Boogie Man. Boogie Man's coming to Texas. You better hold on. We'll see. This year, 2021, everybody thinks 2020 was kind of weird. Wait to 2021. I think we don't know what's going to happen this year. But all you can do is keep on keeping on. Stay tuned next week, guys. We're going to have another cool episode. Not sure what it's going to be about. We may have our ladder bars, and or should I say trailing arms. We may, debut them next week, or we may just go back in the shop because we've got a lot of things that we need to do over there. We had a guy that commented that he wanted to see us narrow down a set of aluminum wheels. We're going to do it. Bear with me. We're trying to schedule it in. I've got a set that I got to do for a guy, which works out perfect. So give us a couple, 2 or 3 weeks, and we will have you that episode of us narrowing down a set of aluminum slots and welding them back together. Chris Dunn, aka the Boogie Man.